Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ivan Rodrigues, your host and MC for the day. And it gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you to Amazon Internet Services Presents the Economic Times Global Digital League 2.0, co-powered by Kyndryl, this being the BFSI League. The theme for this summit is Gearing Up for Unmatched Performance. Great performance is never luck. It takes a lot of focus, heart, and hard work. These lines, which are popular amongst the best athletes the world over, seems to hold more significance for businesses today as they grapple with the resultant economic despondency due to the pandemic, and at the same time look to become intrinsically more resilient to future shocks by adopting new technologies while responding to changing customer behavior. According to experts and research reports, technology is playing a central role in helping businesses survive by ensuring information distribution, making remote work possible, and enabling more health safety for their employees. Not only does it help in ensuring continuity in operations and increased productivity, but it also plays the role of an excavator in generating business intelligence and helping organizations decide on the future course of action and appropriate strategies. Last year, in the first week of December, we saw the Economic Times host India's largest global digital league under the theme Bracing for an Unbeatable Future, with the idea of helping participating organizations chart their future roadmap. And this summit was aimed at helping businesses galvanize and prepare for the future. With the evolution of technology and the pandemic gradually slowing down, businesses now have the opportunity to differentiate themselves from the competition and gain a lead on them. The second edition of the Global Digital League will look to offer unparalleled insights and innovative solutions across major industry segments for participating organizations. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are simultaneously conducting 5 leagues at various points in time during the day, namely manufacturing, healthcare, BFSI, GCC, and Unicorns of India. You are presently at the BFSI track of the Global Digital League 2.0. While digital technologies are gradually transforming the banking and financial services industry in India and across the globe, the COVID-19 pandemic has changed the way services are consumed. In the quest to achieve greater market share, BFSI institutions continue to focus on how to become holistically digital to enhance and improve customer experience and engagement while being operationally efficient too. While there have been key transformations in the BFSI sector over the last couple of years, organizations are leveraging technologies that are more accessible and powerful to support the rapid digitization of the economy in the world's second largest populous country, that is India. This virtual summit will focus on the unique technology capabilities being adopted to innovate faster and enhance flexibility along with agility and scalability. I urge you to make the best use of this platform to interact, engage, and share knowledge with your peers. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our partners for this summit. Presenting partner, Amazon Internet Services, co-powered by partner Kyndryl, innovation partner Dell Technologies, platinum partners NetApp and Reddington, gold partners Commvault, Juniper Networks, Exclusive Networks, Fiserv, and Checkpoint Software Technologies, associate partner Polydatamatics and Jabra, supporting associations Commodity Participants Association of India, Cyber Society of India, and National Accreditation Board for Hospitals. This summit is brought to you by ET Unwired and ET Edge. A few announcements before we dive into the program proper. For details on the agenda of the summit, please click on the agenda button. Also, do join the conversation on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and other social media platforms using the hashtag #ETGDL. If you have any questions for the discussions and panels to follow, kindly click on the Q&A button in the auditorium and drop your question there. Time permitting, we will definitely take a few questions. Also, during the break between sessions, do visit the networking lounge, which is a button at the bottom of your screen, where you can create a group and video chat with like-minded people, and you can return back to these live sessions by clicking on the auditorium button at the bottom of your screen. Visit our partner booths by simply clicking on the Experience Zone button at the bottom of your screen. Chat, speak, or video call any of them. Visit the Resource Center and get all the information you want to read, save, or refer to from the voluminous partner resources of brand videos, exhibitor brochures, event catalogs, and the list of upcoming events. You can also take a break during sessions by clicking on the Take a Break tab at the bottom right of your screen. If you click on the tab, you can visit the social wall where you can post your tweets and experiences using the hashtag #ETGDL. Click a selfie at the photo booth, play a card game specially designed for you, and go to the signature wall where you can post positive comments about the speakers, panels, content of the summit, etc. At the end of the day, before you leave, do download your digital certificate of participation by simply clicking on the digital certificate button at the bottom of your screen and save it to your desktop. And finally, on your way out, do click on the feedback button at the bottom of your screen and leave your valuable feedback. It will not take more than a couple of minutes. Your feedback is important to us, and this will ensure our summits are just the way you want it the next time around. And for an enhanced viewing experience, do click on the Maximize button of the player. Do stay tuned in. We will be back on the other side with the keynote address. Welcome back. It's an honor and privilege to welcome and introduce Judy, Managing Director, Group Strategy at Standard Chartered Bank, for the keynote address titled Embracing Transformation, Building Tomorrow's Banking, Finance, and Insurance Solutions Today. Judy, over to you.
Thank you for the lovely introduction. May you live in an interesting time claims to be an English translation of a Chinese saying. For interesting could be a double-edged sword. Today, we are certainly living in an interesting time, packed with challenges and opportunities. So I'm very excited to talk to you about how we, as conventional institutions, can embrace transformation to meet the challenges by building tomorrow's banking, finance, and the insurance solutions today. It's said, the money makes the world go round. Over the past 2 decades, we have seen how money makes the world go round much faster, powered by the advances in technology and the emergence of fintech. Increasingly, more people and more businesses have access to resources and markets that allow them to compete with the much larger organizations. Even children have shown that it's possible to build a multi-million-dollar empire with a laptop in their bedroom. In the case of fintech, their nimbleness makes them very attractive in certain market segments where traditional banks lagged behind, such as cross-border payments or e-commerce space. Not only that, fintech has proven that they can be extremely attractive to a whole wide range of stakeholders, such as investors, employees, suppliers, and partners. So, some of the questions we need to address include: number one, how do we, the conventional financial institutions, adopt some of the nimbleness and innovation of fintech to create solutions fit for the future? Two, how do we overcome the image of financial institutions held in many years as stuffy, slow, old, and greedy, and make ourselves attractive to the best employees and the investors and customers and partners? Three, how do we shake off our legacy infrastructure but leverage our legacy strengths? Four, how do we embrace challenges and opportunities to become smart so we are the financial institutions that stakeholders choose to work for, invest in, and partner with? So in this keynote, I want to stimulate some ideas as to how we can leverage our legacy strengths to transform the challenges into opportunities and become our desired stakeholders' choice. I'd like to cover 5 areas of transformation: culture, technology, partnerships with fintechs, empowering our customers with innovative digital solutions, and sustainability. In order to become our target stakeholders' choice, we have to meet their needs. To add sufficient value and meet their needs, we must understand their businesses, their objectives, their ambitions, their challenges, and work with them to make their lives easier. Coming to the first point, culture and people. Changes are driven by people. We need a culture and talent pool that have the right mentality and the right skill set to drive the changes that we want to see. For that, we need to become the most desirable employers to the best employees. We want to listen to the brightest minds to understand what creates a nimble and innovative environment. We need to embrace a culture that's failing fast, incorporating feedbacks, and progressing with new energy. Number 2, we need to transform our technology infrastructure into a digital, real-time, and scalable platform to meet customers' needs of being faster, easier, and cheaper. It might mean investing billions of dollars in your existing platform or building a new one from scratch. You might be aware of Stanchard's significant investment in a new platform called SDPay. It has won quite a few awards. But we also launched a new digital bank in Hong Kong called Mox, and a few other ventures to disrupt ourselves. The idea is that if disruption is definitely coming our way, we might as well disrupt ourselves. Point number 3, partnership with fintechs. No one can do everything themselves. We want to become the most desirable partners to the most promising fintechs to be able to provide end-to-end solutions to our clients. You might be aware that Standard Chartered Bank recently repurposed a digital payment value proposition with the investment and the merge of Currency Fair and Assembly Payments. The purpose is to provide a whole range, actually the full range of payment services by allowing the retail and the corporate clients the access to the high volume and the fast domestic and cross-border payments. A few days ago, Standard Chartered Bank launched a new venture called Aulia, which is a joint venture with Link Lodges, to provide a fully digitized trade finance platform. In Indonesia, we also partnered with one of the largest e-commerce player called Bukalapak, and provide them with a white-labeled banking-as-a-service solution. And of course, crypto, DLT, and CBDC are some of the areas we're working with partners on. Number 4, empowering customers with innovative digital solutions. It means curating digital solutions such as real-time payments, real-time sweeping, real-time FX, API, and data to help our customers realize their ambitions for their businesses and for themselves and their families' future financial security. Last but not the least, sustainability. Many people might have doubts whether sustainability and profitability can coexist. I think they have to. Looking forward, I bet a large chunk of growth will be coming from sustainability-related businesses. So get ready for it. I'm eagerly anticipating hearing about the innovative ways our speakers are talking about meeting the challenges facing them and turning challenges into opportunities to unlock talent and empower ambition across the globe. Thank you and enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Judy Bay, Managing Director, Group Strategy at Standard Chartered Bank, with the keynote address titled Embracing Transformation, Building Tomorrow's Banking, Finance and Insurance Solutions Today. Judy, thank you so much for that keynote address. I think it sets a wonderful backdrop for the summit to follow today. Thank you for your time, and we wish you and Standard Chartered Bank the very best going forward. Do stay tuned in, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back on the other side with the next session.